Good morning, Grace. I just thought a video might be helpful for your questions that you asked. Question B and C on part 2 of the homework corresponds pretty closely with example 3 of the notes, and so you might go back and look at that example. I'm just going to redo that example here to try to give you some hints on what you're looking for. So example 3 says a diver jumps off a high platform at an initial velocity of 16 feet per second. And they give us then an equation h of t is equal to negative 16t squared plus 16t plus 30. The question then says, how many feet above the platform will the diver be at the highest point of his dive? When I read that one, the really important words there are highest point. Grace, when I look at a parabola, the highest point is defined by that vertex point because that's the point where my parabola changes directions. And so one way that I can figure out his highest point is I can find the vertex, of the parabola. So vertex is found by taking x, or t, is equal to the opposite of b divided by 2 times a. In this case, b is 16. So the opposite of 16 would be negative 16. And then 2 times a is negative 16. So 2 times negative 16 would be negative 32. And if I divide negative 16 by negative 32, I get an answer of 0.5. Now, 0.5, that doesn't really seem like it would be a maximum height. So I need to think about what I just found, and I just found t. T stands for the time when I hit that maximum vertex. So it takes about half a second for that diver to get up to that highest point. If I want to know what the height of the highest point is, I need to solve for h, which means I'm going to plug t in, the time that I found, into every t. So I end up with h of 0.5, meaning what is 0.5, and I'm going to plug that in into negative 16 times 0.5 squared plus 16 times 0.5 plus 30. And if I go ahead and use my calculator to figure that out, I think I get an answer of 34 feet. So word problems are sometimes difficult, but they provide kind of a check step. Does 34 feet seem reasonable in this problem? When I look at the picture on this one, it shows the platform that the diver is jumping for is already at 30 feet. So if it's already at 30, it makes sense that he could jump 4 feet higher there. That would be his highest point. And so when the question says how many feet above the platform, I would say this answer is 4 feet because he's 4 feet above the platform of 30 feet. Grace, I hope that helps as you answer parts B and C of that question. Let me know if you still have questions after you've given it another try. Thanks, Grace.